3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Steps away to his left. He's going to go deep for Conley. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Operating from the gun, Dixon. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Rudolph on 1st down. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the toss, it's Spears. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Hand off to Spears. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now it's Rudolph. That one's taken in by Spears. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. And here's a give to Spears. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On the ground, this is Julius Chestnut. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Rudolph. He's got the tight end, Vanette. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Spears. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Dixon. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
To throw on 2nd down, Dixon dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Dixon. Flush to his right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it, ends up getting the ball stripped.
Here's Spears on second down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right back to Spears. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been...
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tajay Spears, 29 yards. And the Titans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Folk connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Folk out there now to kick this one off. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the fourth, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Chris Conley, 71 yards. And the 49ers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And the Titans getting set to go. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. On first down, it's Rudolph. He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Rudolph looking to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Oliver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Rudolph looking to throw. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Rudolph. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Titans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to the air, Rudolph. High throw, but he makes the catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Rudolph. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go on 4th, Rudolph. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. 32. Let's go. Full set. Ready to go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 110 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. I know it's just the preseason, but a lot of guys out here trying to prove something. I think he just opened some eyes with that carry.
And every year during the preseason, don't we see guys emerge that we didn't hear about before or hadn't counted on that go on to have excellent seasons and careers?
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Abanikanda diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
An extra point try now for Moody. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry, and now points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Back to throw here. Underneath pass here to Van Ness. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Rudolph going to throw again. Underneath pass here to Van Ness. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom picks it, and the 49ers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the toss, Abanikanda. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game. And that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st. The give now to Abanikanda. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 129 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. He's got it to the 43 here.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. And some strong running. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it. And it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter. And the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now Moody for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Oliver. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. This was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Nashville, good night, everybody.